Good morning there, Dojo Nation. How we doing this fine Wednesday morning, I guess it is. Still a little discombobulated from last week. I was gone during the week out there to D.C., as you probably saw, and kind of threw that week off right into this one. Hey, this morning I saw something pop up on YouTube, or I guess it was on Facebook. It's called The Pioneers of Korean Karate. A gentleman named Keith Yates did it, and it talks about Taekwondo in the United States back through Jun Rhee. Jun Rhee, through his lineage down through Mr. John Worley, is kind of where I trace my lineage back. I had Mr. Worley's kind of like a stepdad instructor to me. I changed and started working with him many, many years ago after working with my original instructor. Great man, huge effect on my life and a lot of other people's. But as I was listening to Grandmaster Rhee, and I don't use that term loosely, he said something to me one time. We did a lock-in for a couple of days in Austin, Texas, which is a whole nother story of no air conditioning, no indoor plumbing, no water. Other than that, pretty good weekend of training. But he was talking about the quality of a black belt. And his point was, not everybody is physically gifted enough or at a point in their life where they can jump, spin, hook kick, let's say, or do the high-level acrobatic type kicks that is prevalent in Taekwondo. There's some people that do have that natural gift. He said, but everybody can learn to punch with a straight punch really hard. Everybody can learn to front kick really hard. Everybody can learn to round kick really hard. And everybody can learn to snap to attention, move crisply, snap and pop as they move, and get the most out of their body. And if you award a black belt to someone who can't do those basics at a very, very high level, then you're doing a disservice to the students. That's his point. And that's the point that I didn't used to stay with that. My criteria was everything had to be high level, including a high level ability to compete and fight and do all that kind of beat the snot out of each other. Wonderful fun, but it's a very limited number that appeals to or that can even do it. I don't have my hat on. Man, sorry about the light glistening off that dome of mine. So when I hear these discussions of black belt qualifications, what it takes, my black belt's better than your black belt. My point is always, when I see them, how well do they do the basics? And that's really one of the things that transposes over from martial arts to your daily life. How well do you do the basics? What are the basics? You know, self-discipline, respect, striving for excellence, trying to be a leader. All the stuff that we teach in the martial arts schools are the basics. So if someone's talking to me about their qualifications or how long it takes to get to black belt, I say, well, how long does it take them to get really, 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 really good at the basics? How long does it take them to develop the basics of your life or the values you have in your school? So just some thoughts. If you get a chance, go to YouTube and look up the Pioneers of Korean, I think it's Korean Karate is what they call it, or Korean Taekwondo. It starts out with Keith Yates. Got some neat interviews in there. Highly suggested listening. Enjoy the rest of the week. Hey, pass this thing around. It's growing. I mean, every week more and more people are watching it. Hit the subscribe button, send it to some of your friends. I'm not going to bring up much about Cozumel because there ain't much left there, gang. All right, enjoy the week. Talk to you next week. Thanks for your time.